Welcome back to the long-awaited 7th episode of Hustle in the Huddle podcast. Can we get a little round of applause for ourselves, friend? Clap for yourself, girl. There we go. We know it's been a minute. We know we have been MIA, but we're back in the huddle. So thank you for tuning in. We just want to take this time to talk about imposter syndrome today. And I know I struggle with it. Amber, you talked about you struggle with it, but let's go ahead and get into it. Overcoming imposter syndrome, the first thing I think about is like, am I good enough? How do you deal with that? How do you handle that when people are like, oh, am I good enough to do it when you know you should be?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Girl, my back is killing me.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so first and foremost, for those who don't know what imposter syndrome is, it's where you believe, like, you know that you're capable and qualified of doing something, but you feel like you're just faking it till you make it, pretty much. And it's a thing that a lot of people struggle with, especially like when you start to get in positions or in roles where it's like, I know I can do the work, I'm doing the work, but like while I'm doing it, it doesn't feel like I should be here. And we say like, well, for me, like being in the industry of sports, everybody just seemed like they got it together. They have it put together. They're like, everybody's just there and present. So, and like very capable. So like sometimes when you get around other people, I just feel like, I know I should be here, but it's not the best work. And I hate that feeling because like it's a lot of self-doubt more than anything when it shouldn't be. You know what I mean? So I think with the imposter syndrome for me, it's a growing pain pretty much of how do you stop coming to self-doubt and realize like I'm worth it, I'm doing the work, I'm good at it, and not keep putting yourself on the back burner of I think I'm doing okay, but I'm really not the best,
I mean, all you can really do is just pray about it. I struggled with Down syndrome in the past because I wasn't really...
Not Down syndrome, friend.
Down syndrome. See?
That's why. Foster syndrome.
Yeah. Like I said, it's really just praying about it for real. Yeah.
This is it. Okay, so yeah, today I'll add on to say you also, it's just something about carrying that weight too. Y'all, I'm gonna keep talking. Ignore her in his back. It's something about carrying the weight too of knowing like you're the one who's doing it, doing your business. But there's also a thing that comes like being the first. Like you might be the first in your friends to be very successful, or the first in your family to be like successful at that. And you feel like there's a reputation or some type of like status you have to uphold in the eyes of others. And it's not the case. Like for you, I mean, let's roll down the accolades. You did ESPN, Fanatics, NCAA, Bleacher Report. So like, how is that for you, knowing that you keep building up these big name brands and feel like you're still learning, but you're getting them, you're doing it?
Well, imposter syndrome happened before that. Like, I mean, I don't know many people that had imposter syndrome after they got, what they was looking for. The imposter syndrome happens because you're not getting the opportunities that you feel like you deserve, and you see other people getting the opportunities, people that may be younger than you, getting opportunities, and you're like, dang, am I not good enough? Like, why I keep getting told no, or why I keep getting to the third interview and it's just not happening for me. So like I said, like, you really just got to stay prayed up and pray. Somebody that I used to be friends with told me to say that prayer after every interview. God, if this is meant for me, allow me to receive it. If it's not, remove it. So I feel like that's really what kept me sane and removed the imposter syndrome from me, because I knew that if I didn't get this job, this is not what God had planned for me. This was for his plan for somebody else. This wasn't his plan for me. His plan for me is greater, or his plan for me is a different route than I expected. Because what he say, God laugh at our plans, because our plans isn't his plans.
Yeah.
So, like I told one of my friends that sometimes it's meant to go through the struggle because it builds character, it builds structure. Like, everybody's not supposed to have a silver spoon. It was meant for us to go through the struggles that we went through so we can do this podcast and give people the insights that we've had, and so we can go through the struggles for people so they don't have to go through the struggles that we went through. Just like how it is, like how you have a bigger sister or a bigger brother, you're supposed to learn from the lessons, that from the issues that they had, we learn from their lessons. And like our parents, experience. They went through the struggle, so we don't have to. So it's the same thing. So that's why we provide this platform so people don't make the same mistakes that we had. Or if people are dealing with imposter syndrome, it's okay. Everybody deal with the biggest of the biggest in the journalism world have dealt with imposter syndrome. So it's not something to be ashamed of.
Also, too, I think the saying goes: if you want to hear God laugh, you tell them your plans.
Yep.
But with that too, with imposter syndrome, I think there's also a thing of like there's the opposite of that, of people that are over too confident, and it's like, now hold on, because you got a little too much dip on your chip, baby. Because I was telling Amber yesterday in the car, I was like, I dislike people where it's like, you know, you're doing the work and you're doing their level work at your level that you're at. And he's like, you walking around like this big, you know, S on your chest like you Superman or something like that, and I'm the one carrying on my back. And it's like, if anybody's an imposter, it's you. So I think there's like, that's the other thing that comes with imposter syndrome is like a lot of self-realization too. So no, I think the thing about that is like, that's one thing I've learned and I'm learning is like, I know I'm more than capable of doing what I've been doing, and I hate when I have to work or do work with people or have done work with people in the past where it feels like I did it all, but I'm not going to get that recognition. And then like, it makes me feel like, okay, so I did it. I can do it. So why is it when I go apply for a job for that same role, I don't get it because they say my experience doesn't match? Or if I go talk to somebody like, oh, I'm doing this, like, but you're not there yet. And it's like, okay, so what makes me there? And that's, I think, the self-doubt part comes back in with the imposter syndrome is because like, you're stuck between two things. Like, I'm doing it, I can do it, but then also too, well, maybe they're right, maybe I can't do it. And it's like that balance. And how do you work through that balance?
Was that a question?
Yeah, actually. It was a self-question myself. I'm asking you, how do you work through that balance, friend?
What balance?
Of knowing you're capable when you see other, like you're doing the work other people are doing, but then when you apply to that role or you go for that position, you don't get it because they say you're not capable. And it's like, okay, am I tricking myself? Like, something's not adding up here.
You really just gotta do what they tell you that you need to do. Like, you get the feedback after you don't get a position. You send a thank you before you don't you don't get the position. You send a thank you letter after the interview, and then after the interview, HR reaches out or the hiring manager reaches out and lets you know you didn't get the position. You ask for feedback. Why didn't I get this position? Is something else that you were looking for? Or is there experience that you felt like I needed? And then that's when they'll tell you, oh, we wish that you had a little more experience. And it might be an entry role where they say 5 years isn't required, but we prefer you to have 5 years of experience and you only got 3. So they might have hired somebody who has that 5, you know, so it's not particularly anything wrong that you did in an interview. It's just somebody just had a little bit more experience than you did. So, or a position where you didn't need experience, but somebody had it. So it's like, they don't really have to micromanage this person because they already have experience in Adobe. So that's really a lot of times where that happens. So it's really not you. It's more of just, oh, they just found somebody who had the experience and they don't have to micromanage. And, you know, sports is a busy industry. It's 24 hours. So in this industry, they don't really have time to sit and train people unless it is, you know, something like a production summer program where they particularly train people. So all you do is just accept that feedback and then go back and get what they're telling you that they require. That's exactly what I did. We ESPN, all the times I got told no. And that one time I made it to the 3rd round and I said, okay, why did I get the job? I made all the way to the 3rd round. And they told me, oh, we just wish you had digital experience. Like, and it was an internship. And I'm like, I was supposed to get that digital experience on the internship. So what I do, I went and applied for my school's athletic department internship so I can get that digital experience and Adobe experience. And I went back and applied to ESPN's internship. And I got the job because they saw that I was coachable because I did exactly what they asked me to do in the previous interview. So that's the balance. Like, just go get the experience that they're asking you, get the feedback, and go do exactly what they asked you to do. Show that you can take constructive criticism and show that you can be coachable.
Okay, that's a word there, friend. All right. That's cute. No, I think also too, I want to go back to something you touched on a minute ago where it was like, if it's not meant for you, like letting it go, but redefining that. Let's talk about like reframing your failures and like how you celebrate the small wins. So for you, like you said, they told you no the first time. Instead of letting that no just be the end all be all, you went, you learned, you refocused, and you know, got better, and then you end up getting it. So that was a bigger celebration because like, okay, I literally, that's all it took. Do I struggle doing that? I don't know if I struggle with taking criticism or feedback. I think I do. It depends on it depends on how you give it to me. I'm very much on a like watch how you talk to me type person.
So you feel like, okay, as long as you not talk to me like I'm a child and you giving me feedback, like
I can work with it. But also too, I feel like it depends on where you're coming from. If you genuinely are like, if you came to me and was like, okay, friend, you know, I see the work you're doing and you're doing great work, but I just think you need to work on X, Y, and Z and that'll help you get to the next level. Okay, I'm like, I'll take that. I hear you, I receive it. But if it's somebody like you have not talked to me about what I'm interested in, what I'm passionate in, what I've done, and then you're just trying to sit here and tell me like, no, you should be doing this and this, I'm like, okay. No, thank you. Like, I heard you. And it's something I'm working on because I try not to get down on the nose too often. Like, I'm really working on it because obviously that does not define you. That's just one time and you can move on and grow from it. But I ain't gonna hold you. It's hard to do, especially when you know you have so much potential of where you're trying to go. Like, I see myself big time role already. Like,
yeah,
I'm 27, but I feel like I should be there. And that's like a humbling experience. Like, you still got things to learn, but I'm like, okay, so what is I need to do? Where do I need to lock in at? Like, and I have so many things I want to do, but that's why I think that, like I said, that with the imposter part of it, it's like, but can you do it? You may think you can do it. You have the vision, but like vision only takes you so far.
Right.
And I think that's hard for me. So like, I'm glad that you have that capability to redefine your no's and your circumstances to fit what you need it to.
Yeah, I just look at it on a positive side. Like, a lot of people view constructive criticism as negative when it's really not. If you know the definition of constructive and the definition of criticism, you know, that's where it may seem negative. But if you know this person is helping you, but you may not even know the person that's giving you constructive criticism. A lot of times it's good to take it from people on the outside looking in, people who don't, you know, really know you, because they can give you different point of views versus somebody who know you. They may be kind of, you know, softening up, you know, the feedback for you. So I like the word feedback versus constructive criticism, but a lot of companies like to use it. So you just have to frame your mind to think, okay, this is just another word for feedback.
Yeah.
Like, so, and take it with a grain of salt and do what you want to do with it. But at the end of the day, like, just know it's what's best for you. And I feel, like I said, it should come from all different people, whether they know you or not. Like I said, people give different point of views. That's why I do like to ask people questions who don't really know me, and they can tell me, give me the real without sugarcoating, versus maybe a friend who see nothing but good of you and they support you wholeheartedly, and they're like, oh girl, no, keep doing what you're doing. No, I don't need to keep doing what I'm doing because I'm not getting the position, so it's something else that I need to be doing. Yeah. So it's good to get it from all different people, so don't be afraid to get it from people who don't know you as well.
That's something I need to learn, because let me tell you, it just depends on how it's said to me. It's really something,
and that's fine.
Like, it's really something in my soul where I just cannot, I'm telling you, it's bad. Like, somebody can be telling me something, and like I said, I'm listening, but I have been told, like, I'm very quick to respond, and like, I'm a good listener. Like, if you telling me something you got going on, I'm listening. But when it comes to listening, when I feel like, okay, but you're wrong, like, let me tell you what happened, they're like, slow down, you're too fast, like, take a minute. Because I'm quick with like, no, but you're not understanding why I'm telling you. Like, you're not getting it though, and I'm working on it. Because it's not a bad thing, but it comes off very like, I don't want to say unopen, like, or abrasive. It comes off very just like know-it-all, I guess, kind of sometimes. Where it's just like, oh, you think you got it? Like, your stuff don't stink. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, I'm trying to tell you, like, you're not getting it. So I think that's one thing. Shoot, even with this podcast, I think that was something we talked about, like, how we gonna do a podcast, and we still learning. And it's like, dang.
Yeah, that's why I'm heavy on. I'm not finna tell somebody what to do, and I ain't even did it yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have everything figured out yet, and I'm still figuring stuff out because I'm still trying to move up, like, where I'm at. So, but I can tell people how to get here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna do that if I'm not here. If I wasn't here yet.
I think that also goes like past career too, though, like personal life. Like, you gotta attack it from all angles, because like, if you don't build up on all those places, like, there's gonna be a disconnect every point. And I think, like, I don't know, I get overwhelmed. Like, that overwhelms me when I just feel like things aren't falling into place when you put in the steps. And once again, that just goes back into like the part of like having a lot of self-doubt. Because when I tell y'all, last year, and like, I go between this thing of like self-doubt and epiphanies. I be going through that. Like, I was like, oh, man, can't do it. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to conquer the world. Like, if I do X, Y, and Z, and it's like those highs and lows.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're on a high, it's good. But when them lows hit, and then for you, like, you're raising Jaden. And you trying to teach him how to basically, I would say, try to sidestep imposter syndrome as much as he can. But, like, what are you teaching him through what you've learned to be like, okay, I don't want my son to get caught up in these pitfalls that I had to go through. So what are you trying to teach him? I
haven't taught him nothing yet.
Is that something you worried about doing?
No, not when it comes to journalism. I want him to figure it out on his own. Because I feel like if I teach him, he ain't gonna really experience it. Like if I tell him this is what you do, this is what you don't do. And granted, I don't feel like we teaching people on the podcast. I feel like we just giving them gems and pointers or whatever. So like I give him the same gems here. Like he's finna he's finna join NABJ. Like everything that I'm telling people to do, this is exactly the same thing that I'm telling him to do. Yeah. So, but I still want him to experience. Like I don't want him to experience struggle. Yeah. But I want him to still experience things on his own and learn from his own mistakes.
The struggle's necessary though.
It's very necessary because it builds character.
It's rough.
Yeah. But he ain't going to experience struggles like I experienced, though. Yeah. Like, he ain't finna go through not having nothing to, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have the support. Right. He's going to have the support.
Yeah, I think, yes. When I say, like, the struggles, though, that's what I think it builds the imposter syndrome. It's a double-edged sword because I was telling you, like, you know, we have friends that are still trying to make it and do stuff, and they do good work, and we know they're good people, and they do great stuff, but it's like, all it takes is one person to give you that chance, and then you start to get into your feelings when somebody don't give you the opportunity. Because I'm like, how am I supposed to get the opportunity if you don't give me the opportunity? Like, it's just a lot. And I think it's a stressful thing to think about overall. Because nobody wants to consider themselves somebody who doesn't have it together. Especially, like, you know, we talk about our age. We have an age difference. Like, I feel like everybody has their own milestones they set for themselves to define their success. Yeah. And I think the worst part of it is social media. Yeah. And like the constant comparison to like your peers.
Yeah, because you see people on social media that's doing their thing, and they may be doing it differently than you. Like they dressing sexy, and you feel like, oh, I gotta dress sexy to get a job, or I gotta, you know, wear heels all the time
or turn your personality
to get this, or I gotta flirt more or something to get this. Like, so you see things and people doing things on social media that you're not doing, or I gotta post every day, all day, or I gotta, you know what I'm saying? So you feel like you gotta change yourself and change who you are to get a job, and you don't have to do that. Like, you can still be yourself and be authentic and get your dream job. Yeah. Unless your dream job is like broadcast or media personality. You definitely got a personality. You definitely gotta bring something different and unique to the table, because majority of people in journalism want to be in front of a camera. So if you want to be in front of a camera, it's okay to tailor, you know, your image to maybe somebody you look up to, or maybe somebody that you, I don't want to say the word idolize, because we're supposed to idolize people if you're a spiritual person. Yeah. But somebody that you
admire. Yeah. I mean, I love social media, but I hate it. Because like I said, what they say, comparison is the thief of joy. Is something that people say. And that's because when you always comparing, it's like, we're the same age, we took the same route, we literally did the exact same thing, but what it was about them that got them to that point. And you're like, hold on, is it me? Am I a problem? Am I not in the places and space that I need to be? And like, that's hard, because it's a hard pill to swallow, because like, you're like, the same way you're doing it to that person, somebody else may be doing it to you. And it's like, okay, I'm really not that bad off as I'm trying to I make it seem to myself. So it's like, I had to get in the habit of like taking a step back and like, I'm proud of them. You know, I'm proud of them. They're doing it. They're a part of a community. Granted, I may not know them personally, but we're a part of the same community. So their successes are my successes either way. So like, and they probably feel the same way I do about certain things, where it's like, it's always somebody ahead of you. Yeah. And I think something I do wish, though, people would do more of is sometimes getting out like the crab in the bucket situation of like, only one of us can win. It's like, why can't we all just come up together? Like, stop gatekeeping your secrets of how you got to where you at. Or stop being so surface level when people are asking you a genuine question. I get it. Like we just said, you had to go through the struggle, so why should I tell somebody else a secret and keep them from having to go through what I went through? They need to go through it. But it's like, sometimes it doesn't hurt to help.
Yeah. I can say this before we get into our next topic. I don't see a lot of gatekeeping in the journalism industry like you do in like other industries. Like it's definitely an industry where people help people. Like we have the conventions and the symposiums, and then if you have a Black Sports Commission, I'm not a commission, but a Black sports professionals in your area, which a lot of big cities do. You know, they have a lot of events and a lot of panels and a lot of networking opportunities where people are sharing information to help you get to your next in your career. So I don't feel like a lot of people gatekeep in this industry. So there's definitely a lot of opportunity for growth and a lot of opportunity to get the job that you want to get. It just requires a lot of work behind the scenes and a lot of networking. And a lot of people forget that networking part. It requires a lot of networking.
I'm trying to get back into it. But, all right, last thing I really want to touch on. You can take it, I can take it, however you want to do it. But, one, why is it important to talk about imposter syndrome, for one? And two, what steps are you taking to be better at embracing your imposter syndrome? Or, I wouldn't say curing it, but, trying to move past it.
I can answer the first part. I think it's important because people think that they're the only people going through imposter syndrome. And once you hear that somebody else is going through it, it's going to make you feel better about, oh, okay, I'm not alone. You know what I'm saying? Like people going through depression. Yeah. They think, I'm the only one going through this. There's other people going through the same thing. So it makes you feel not alone. That's why people have support groups. Yeah. When people have grieving, groups where somebody in their family dies, you know what I'm saying? Like they have AA meetings, it's stuff like that. So you're simply because they know they're not alone. So it's the same thing with imposter syndrome. There's other people going through the same thing. That's why it's good to go to those conventions because you're learning these things.
Shit, I'm going to start an imposter syndrome support group, but mine going to be shutting down the things that make me mad. I'm sick of this person doing this. I'm sick of this. Mine's going to be more of like, let's vent. Let's talk about it. Mm-hmm. Let's get into it. Because you know what? This ain't it. This is not it. No, it is important to talk about it because, you can't grow past something if you hold it in. But, as for me personally, I'm still working on my steps. It's a growing pain for me. I'm just a girl, girl.
Yeah,
I'm
you're still a child. So
okay, I'll take that. At least my back ain't acting up in my old age. So okay.
I'm about to be 40.
No, I just think, like I said, I'm working on it, and I think mine comes from the mindset I'm in currently. Like I know I'm ready to do more. I'm ready to want to go do more. It's just how do I achieve that and what do I need to do on my own where I'm, I solved my imposter syndrome. I just figured it out. I got to stop waiting on other people. I think that's my habit is I'm trying to give other people the benefit of helping me or trying to lead me to like what's next. And it's like,
I'm doing that.
It's not like, let me be clear. I'm not waiting for somebody else to give me the opportunity. Like I'm out here doing it, but it's like I keep holding myself back out of, not even holding back, loyalty or like thinking that something's wrong, and I gotta stop being like that because at the end of the day, if you ain't got nobody else, you got you.
Mm-hmm. And you got Jesus.
Well, the Lord. That's obvious for me. Me and God are.
Yeah, sometimes it's not obvious for other people, so you gotta say.
They know me and the Lord are. Okay, I have a prayer.
No, I'm talking about to our people.
That's what I'm saying. They know me.
They need to know that they have.
Oh yeah, they have the Lord. I say because they got a praying grandmother. Me and Catherine. Hello.
But we need them to know that they have Jesus.
Public service announcement. Jesus is on the main line telling what you need if you believe in him. Okay.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, I am working on that because at the end of the day, I got to look out for me. I don't have, granted, I got family and I got the Lord. But I don't have nobody that's dependent on me right now. So this is my time to be selfish.
This is our time.
To be selfish, to establish myself, to do the things that I know I need to do to set myself up for better rather than... Not say loyalty don't matter. Be loyal to the people who are loyal to you, but be loyal to yourself.
As you can see, you are not alone. Aaliyah is still dealing with imposter syndrome.
You don't deal with it?
No. Mine is gone.
Oh, you curious.
Yes.
Oh, can't relate. Like I said, I don't have it bad. I think my imposter syndrome is that I'm playing a role in a role I know I shouldn't be in.
What's that? Tell people.
I just feel like I really feel like I'm ready to like step up to it like a higher level. Yeah. And that's like beyond just like career wise too, like just more in life, like what I'm taking on, whether it's like personal experience, trips, relationships, like I'm just ready for more.
All over.
All over. So I think that's like I'm in a transformational state right now in life. Like I'm just ready for more. And like I got my place, I'm decorating that. That's nice. Like that was a step for me. Like, okay, you in your own spot. Woo. Yeah, go you. And like now it's just building up other things like relationship. Like I'm ready to be serious, locked in. That is TBD on how that goes about, but you know, working towards it. Hey, career. I'm trying to really do. Don't laugh at me, friend. I'm serious. Career. I'm trying to get to that next level in a role where it's like, okay, I feel like I'm seen, I'm heard, I'm respected. Not saying I don't feel like I'm seen or heard or respected in my current role, but I want to be extra seen, extra heard, extra respected in my next role, and like just walk in with that confidence. Of like, I already know I'm that girl. Don't get it confused, y'all. I already know we that girl, but career, everything else, I want to be that girl any room, anytime. Not just an inwards thing, outwards thing too. The point being, that is imposter syndrome. Like I was saying, Amber has grown past it. Shout out to her. She gonna make sure her son don't have it. Me personally, I'm working on it. You know, I'm a work in progress. I'm a puzzle. I'm still missing some pieces, but hey. Side note, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick little story. So me and Amber were having a skinny off, y'all. And
I won.
No, she didn't. Let me tell you, this girl here, I was walking. I was like, one thing I do, I got into boxing too, but I was like, walking was my thing. And I was telling Amber, I was like, yeah, girl, come Super Bowl friend. Like, I'm gonna be just slim. And I was. You said it yourself, all right? And this girl talking about something, I won't hold my breath. And I immediately was like, oh yeah, Carl, hey for you.
She said that the year before.
No, I didn't. And
I did it.
I
remember every time you said,
no.
Oh yeah, come Super Bowl.
I just went to Super Bowl last year.
We had 2 Super Bowls together.
Yeah, but the first one I wasn't prepared for that.
I
just said I was gonna be cute, and I was still cute.
No, you said you was gonna slim down too.
No, I didn't say that. This one I slimmed down. So anywho, she talking about some. I ain't gonna hold my breath. I said, yeah, God, I hate for you to pass out. We get
but that's why I said it.
And that's no, she wasn't motivation. And also too, she was I sponsored my walk for her the next day. I was walking hard. I said, this hoe got me messed up. Talking about I ain't gonna hold my breath. Girl, you was on my list. But come to Super Bowl, slim fit. That was me. And I just want y'all to know, keep getting out here. Your body is your temple. Make sure you're working out, staying healthy. That changed your mindset too. That helped me a lot too. Working out changed my mindset a lot too. I see things different. Probably because I'm not out of breath and just can't breathe because I've been here eating good, cook good. I cooked for her while she was here. Fix your face. Fix it now. Also too, y'all, let me tell y'all, that friendship, this is just a side. I'm just on a side tangent right now.
You is.
Because I got some stuff to get off my chest. I know, because I just got stuff to get off my chest while we here. This one here abandoned me. Didn't stay. Just be on the move. She don't love me for real. Just show up.
Anyways. The reason that we haven't did a podcast in...
It's been some months. I ain't counting.
About 6 months probably. Your girl graduated, got her master's.
We didn't talk about that.
And yeah, we didn't.
Shout out to Amber. She got her master's.
So we both mastered it. Right after that, we had to go right into Super Bowl. After that, right into March Madness. So now we're here. We just had to get some things off our plate, get some things situated. We're very busy career women. Yeah. We're looking to now be consistent with the podcast. Now that I'm done with school. I am thinking about getting my doctorate though.
We are not going
when I turn 40.
Oh God.
But we're gonna focus on the podcast. Of course, our focus is our main careers. Her at the PA, me at Fanatics and NCAA. We're still working on balance, so just be patient with us. We're still trying to make sure when our busy season does start again in October that we're still finding ways to be consistent with the podcast. So we did find some help. Shout out to our girl Kiara. Yeah, just keep up with us on social medias. Hustle in the Huddle on every platform. Amber Billups on every platform.
Billy Austin on
every platform. So just keep up with us. We're always dropping what we're doing, what we got going on. Next we got Rookie Premiere coming up. So make sure you guys just stay tuned and keep supporting. And also, as you can see, we got our WNBA hoodies on because it's draft season. We just, like I said, we just wrapped up March Madness. So now, you know, WNBA is the fastest paced league. They go right from the championship right into the draft, then right into the season.
Amber, you want to take us out?
No, you can.
No, I start this.
Yeah.
It's something about older people and laziness.
I'm bad back, so.
They ain't gonna do nothing.
It's hard to talk. You know, your
You
back
just now sat here and gave a whole spiel about how when you turned 40,
it hurted.
Did it?
It did.
Free for your diaphragm.
It did.
Lord, give me strength. Well, y'all, that's another episode of the Hustle and the Huddle. We'll see y'all back here. I ain't gonna say next week, but we'll see y'all back here on the next episode. Remember,
you ain't did no episode that long. You got the tagline.
Hold on, y'all. Oh. What is it? Ooh.
Are you?
That's why you should have said it.
I want you to figure it out.
Oh, hustle hard and huddle smart, and we'll see you back at the huddle next week.
See?
Ooh.
They did that podcast over 6 months and I forgot the tagline.
It's okay. Charge it to my head and not my heart. All right. Bye, y'all.